I don't know. We're here for a public records request.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What can we help you with?
What all you want to get?
Body worn camera policy.
You want the policy for the body worn camera? Can absolutely get that to you.
Is this related to the Timotheus Reed?
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I have released that already, but I'll get you a copy of it.
It should be readily available then.
No.
Great.
You can get it to me. You can hand it right to me then, boss. I can get to read.
I'll get it for you.
Make it easy for you.
Doing good. Doing good. Is that the only thing you're looking for right now?
We wanted to get the body cam footage. All of it.
We have released what we can legally release at this
Okay.
time.
Can we go ahead and do the request and
Yeah, absolutely.
when it's
The
available,
family
we'll
already
receive
made the
it?
request. The minute we can cut it free, we're gonna cut
Great.
it free.
Yeah, but y'all gonna release only, 8 seconds of the end. I'm just trying to understand what the procedure is when an officer or a deputy is called on the scene for a potential crime. What is the procedure?
I can get that.
Well, I don't want it in writing yet. I'm asking you as a deputy.
Okay.
What is the procedure?
We're not gonna have this
No, no,
discussion
no,
in
no,
front of
no,
the
no,
media.
I'm
We're
asking you, I'm
not- But
asking
I
you.
would like to have you come inside
Yeah,
and
but
sit down and talk with
but you
us.
feel like you're not entitled to give me an answer?
No, we will.
No, we
That's
will,
what
but,
she's inviting you.
but
to
we're not gonna
inside.
do it out here in the public domain. We had the family come in before and sit down and talk with us. I'm happy to explain it to you as well and sit down and talk with us.
I'd like to know
If you wanna
too.
bring you guys in, but I'm not gonna do it on filming camera and
Yeah.
all that. We're not here to make social media content, you
We're
know,
not here.
that's not our thing.
Or not either.
But we
We're not either,
want
but-
you to get the
but-
information.
but we want
Yeah.
full transparency as well. just like the
We're gonna
people.
tell you as
We are-
much as
we
we
are-
can under the law as this.
We
progresses.
have-
So
we
we're gonna
have-
show you the law.
We
too,
have
so-
disabilities, so we record for that so we remember.
Okay, but it's an ongoing investigation.
ongoing
We will
investigation.
discuss it with the family privately, but not on camera.
Yeah.
or-
And then we need to have the family, is the family?
Is that a
family here?
statute?
No,
that
it's
you're-
an ongoing
No, it's an ongoing
investigation.
criminal
and
investigation.
We are willing to have the discussion like we did the last time with the family.
But I'm talking about what you're refusing to do. Is that a
What
statute?
am I refusing to do?
To do it with all
Disclose
of us
details-
on camera?
No, disclose details related to an ongoing investigation.
On camera.
We are limited
Yeah, we
to
can't
what
do
we
that.
release.
What statute is that?
So,
119.
119
Chapter 119.
is the public record statute for the state of Florida. 112 is the statute that governs internal affairs investigations. So
And
there's
it
two
says you're
investigations
allowed to
going on.
release information to an individual,
If you'd
just
like to
not on
come in, we'll
camera.
explain it all to
Okay.
you, but I'm gonna ask you to turn off the camera.
I'm not,
I'm happy to explain it to you, but we're not
why
doing this
can't?
for the camera. That's
Everybody
strictly-
here wants to know. Can you explain it to us all, please?
Okay. we
You
were
can't
happy
open
to
it, you can't
talk
open
to
and explain it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's what I'm saying, you can't open
I
it.
can, yes. So chapter 119.071 allows us to exempt information that could impede an ongoing
I
investigation.
understand that.
Okay, so
I don't
that's.
think we've asked anything about an investigation. We're asking you, what's your policy
Okay,
on
I
your body
won't-
Well, that's what I'm
worn
saying.
camera?
Yeah.
And then you're
I
gonna tell me,
offered
you're
to
gonna
get-
tell me, but
I offered to get you the policy.
But
No,
all I'm saying is-
you haven't moved about the policy, but we're
But
asking
as
you
a
to talk
deputy-
about it. That's
as a
what he said
deputy-
he asking you.
As a deputy, I'm asking you, what is your procedure? You telling me you're gonna get me the policy. As a deputy,
should know
you
it.
should be able to tell me what is your
And spit it
procedure
out.
and policy when a deputy is called on the scene for a potential crime. Or what is the procedure when it comes to the body cam?
They are to activate their body camera. Most of the time, the blue
On their
lights.
way to that. On the way to the
Most of
car.
the time, the blue lights.
Blue lights
Right.
generally
Right.
activate.
He didn't have his
Okay,
lights
so
on.
my next question is, when you pull a reach for your firearm and you on an active car and you to get out that vehicle and you reach and
Pull it.
pull your firearm, ain't that body cam automatically activated?
No, we have nothing on our holsters that activates that body cam. Some agencies do have a device that would activate their body camera. We do not have that device on our holsters. When we did have it years past, we had so many malfunctions, I think, what was it, 14,000? 17,000 malfunctions in a time frame that it became so encumbersome that it wasn't working correctly. So as, like technology, anything technology, something new comes out, sometimes it works great, sometimes it
I
doesn't.
asked you.
When it starts working great and we can
That's your
be
policy, right?
reliable with it, then that's something we can look at. There's no law that requires us to have body camera or.
You don't have to answer my question? You don't have to answer my question?
Regard,
How don't you need to answer my question?
Ricardo.
No what?
It's very unbecoming.
Know what?
I don't have to
You don't need to
You don't have to be
answer my question.
professional?
Ask your name and badge number?
We're not gonna be
You right.
Yeah.
I just asked you his name and badge
We just
number.
want you to be
We're trying to answer
professional.
your question and you're
No,
leaving us.
just being professional, that's all. I asked him his name
We
and badge
just want you to
number.
follow your policy.
Your policy say you need to identify yourself. Now you did you with the point at your chest, like
If you
you
guys
something
want to
special.
come out and come in and talk with me, I'll be happy to sit down. Myself and the captain will sit down
Sweetheart,
with you.
sweetheart, we're not
Okay.
sitting anywhere with you without a
Only thing we
documentation.
saying is this right here.
The lie
As-
detector and
as a
curricular
captain,
runs.
and as-
I see you don't have one, so I guess you've grown accustomed
As a deputy.
to doing what you
as a
want without it
captain.
being on
Only thing
film,
I
right?
see is that
Sir, I'm a
trained
major.
men-
This
I got that far.
administrative officer, so
You
we
got a
don't-
gun, so if you would go out and pull that gun and shoot somebody, we don't have footage of that either.
Sir,
We have to
we're
take
not
your
gonna
word
do
for
that,
it.
but
No,
they- I
no,
mean-
I'm saying, you don't have a body worn camera.
We're gonna sit down. Yeah.
What's your name and badge number, good sir?
My name is Captain Vance.
Captain Vance, your
My
badge
name
number?
is Major Meister.
No, I
This
didn't
is
ask you, baby.
Captain
I was
Harold.
good. I was asking him. Your name and badge number?
Captain Vance, 1493.
1493?
Yes, just one.
1493?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's all I'm asking. Since you want to bring your mouth. Lopez, don't want to give your name and badge number. What you doing, Lopez?
We got the actual local news here for us. They're recording us. Record this. Most of the information's in the description. If you want more information about why we're here, basically, it's my understanding that police were called to a scene, and because somebody had a knife, there was a man going to try to help, and the police show up and just shoot the guy. And so, and then apparently, you know, nobody was stabbed or anything like that. But we're trying to get the full details. That's why we're here, trying to get the public records, trying to get more details on, you know, their side of it. And of course, they're resisting as usual. This is Tavares, Lake County, Florida.
You laugh?
Yeah.
Of course.
What's up, Tenny? Randy? West Side? I don't know who that news guy said he was. Trying to see if he had his marked car here, but I don't see it. I think he said Channel 2 or something.
Yeah, West, NBC or something.
CBS, NBC. What's up, Doug, Drew? Oh yeah, we still got to get the records request. We're far from done, but I was gonna let them retreat and have their powwow.
Advance.
Yeah.
Still got to perform your duty. Walking around with a gun with no damn back. Nobody
Yeah.
on camera. What kind of shit is that?
I'm just gonna peek and see if they're back out.
Give us a second.
I'll call you back.
Yeah, door's open.
This showed that firearm and refused or go against policy and activate his body cam. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking out of respect. Did your deputy discharge that firearm and did not activate his body cam at no time? That's all I'm asking.
Sir, if you ask it 10 times or 20 times.
So you avoid giving a direct answer.
Well, I'm trying
when
to,
it comes
I'm
your
giving
deputy.
you, I'm giving you a direct answer, and I'm being as polite as I can. But the answer's the same. No matter how many times you ask it, I'm not gonna discuss this investigation. It's ongoing. That's the answer.
Well, this the father right here.
Sir, do you want to come in?
This the father.
Yeah,
right here.
come on in, sir.
Oh, what's up? I'm coming in.
Come here, come in with me. We're, come on, right here.
So because we have cameras, they're denying our access. It's a First Amendment violation.
Absolute First Amendment violation. Get back down, still. Big man. Then make it he should have taken it.
She said I'm in the office, she don't want us to record.
Activation.
Come on, sir.
I'm not going back there without my camera on.
Unless we can record.
Unless I can record. My First Amendment shall not be infringed upon. And like that. You good. You can hear my voice. I ain't never been quiet.
Okay.
You can't hear me, then there's no reason for you to be there.
No worries. Can you tell me what you're asking right now for like the sheriff's office?
What I have in my hand is the body worn camera policy because I have no idea how they took my 8 seconds. 8 seconds. And I know it says you gotta be on duty whenever you're responding to something. Come on, lights ain't on, pull a gun, action on the body worn camera. Normally activates the body worn camera when you pull a gun. I got arrested for obstruction and he pulled his pants up and almost pulled his gun. His body worn camera came on. This man shot, killed somebody and it didn't come on? Nah. And they want to talk where they can lie and say they didn't say it, but there's no record. Where's the transparency? Where's the accountability here? We'll talk to you, but we won't talk to you on camera. What? We pay your salary. It's my First Amendment right to record my government official in the course of his duties. You're in the course of your duties. I'm not asking you about no investigation. Go do that. I'm asking you about the policies and procedures that were supposed to be followed. That's what we're talking about here. And we got a captain and a major and all of this, and no, y'all know. I gotta read it? No problem. No problem. I'll read it and put it in a complaint on you. And then let's see how you answer that. Investigate yourself and find nothing wrong.
What's up, Spock? Thanks, trustworthy. Brian Johnson. Tell Warren I was joking the other day. As a Chip movie quip. Nah, he ain't. He don't care. What's up, Frank? 12 cut. Apparently they've been protesting here since this happened. I don't know what these signs are or not, but yeah. Tim Reed. They're all the same. But that's why we're out here trying to get some information, push them a little bit, you know, to do the right thing. Show a little presence. That's what you have to do. Can't just let them get away with this stuff. Can't just keep letting all these cops, police agencies continue to commit crimes and get away with it. What's up, Tag? West Side.
I'm just getting started, no fans. You got no idea what you started. Holy shit.
They come back out?
So I get the policy.
Yeah.
And I'm reading it. And it says nowhere like you must activate it here or there or any of that shit. So I'm reading, deputies may use MVRs to record incidents and public safety concerns. So Lopez is there. I said, Lopez, what's MVR? He said some old fuck shit. So I walked up to the desk. I said, excuse me, what's MVR? I'm reading your policy here, sir. Vance, will you help me with this? Vance walks up. Let me see what it is. So I stick it up to the window. I said, deputies may use MVRs to record incidents of public safety. I don't know.
He just came out. He said, oh, we figured it out. It's a mobile voice recording.
Thank you. How hard is that? Well, shit, I'm sure. But I got his ass saying, I don't know what my policy is. And you're a captain. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Your policy, you give it to me, I read it back to you, and you don't know. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What's a mobile voice recorder? Where's the mobile voice recorder? This ain't saying, that ain't BW, this ain't body worn camera, this ain't body worn camera.
In-car systems. It's the in-car.
It's crazy.
Activation criteria.
Nothing. MVR, not body worn camera. Not body worn camera, MVR, MVR. I'm like, I thought I read the body worn camera policy. You talking about MVR. All members. So that would include that lady that's sitting there without one on, right? They just talk about the training and with the body worn camera, no authorized investigation unless the consent obtained. It's crazy. Deputy shall only use the equipment. Yeah, of course.
I'm not even seeing the word body cam in this.
This is what I'm telling you, MVR. That's why I went to reading MVR. That's the body worn camera.
Video recording.
No, I got it, baby, but this is the body worn camera policy. A whole page of nothing but MVR. That's why I asked him. See that? MVR, 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 MVR,
And
MVR.
here it says BWCs.
That's what I'm saying, but ain't nothing in there about the activation. This is upload, storing, and maintenance. This activation criteria ain't nothing except they will be given one, and they're only used for official purposes. It only issued to deputies that have agency-approved training. What? What? When does it need to be activated when you're on a call? Does not say. How about that, newsman? Does not say when it needs to be activated. And a whole page of MVR, and then I asked them what's an MVR, and they got no fucking clue. So was an MVR used in this?
Here, let me see that.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. It's the whole damn thing. That shit, there's nothing in there that says body worn camera must be activated at this time.
Oh, we're not leaving. We're not going anywhere.
Oh no, we just getting started. I told Lopez, I just getting started. You don't need to answer my questions. What? As a public servant, I only ask you your name and badge number, you idiot. You go to point at your chest. No, enunciate that. Be proud of your name and badge number. Did you work hard for it?
Could you speak to me about why it's important for you to be here and for you to be advocating for this family?
The reason it's important for anybody, because I think Martin Luther King said it best. Where there's injustice anywhere, there's injustice everywhere. And this is just the beginning. I'm asking for body worn camera policy and name and badge number. This is the easy part. Your professionalism shows out. And now you see what it is. It rocks from the top. I got Vance in there talking about he don't even know what his policy says, and he's got leaves on his shoulder like he a Canadian Mountie up here. What that mean? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, you done enough dirt to get that on your shoulders. Because that's all I see. Because I see no one that wants any transparency and accountability. And when you talking about a man is dead, no, that family deserves it, and the community deserves it, and every taxpayer in all of Florida deserves it, because we must stop this. We must stop this. Follow your policies and procedures, and your policies and procedures should say something when you got to activate it. And if not activated, you tampering with evidence, and here's the crime behind it. Let's get to it, man. We pay them enough money. We pay them plenty enough money to protect and serve, they tell us. Shh, I've seen too many of these. Well, ain't no protecting it. You damn sure ain't serving. Does that work, Chuck?
That's good.
Oh, shall activate the camera when any citizen or arrestee is being... See what I'm talking about? You done passed in and walked up on him and needed raz. The fuck are you talking about? And when you're in the car. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there. They ain't got no teeth to their body worn camera policy. Nothing.
Once they're placed in the vehicle, that's...
See what I'm talking about? What happened to rolling up on him and...
Yeah, the whole event.
Suspicion?
You only got to wear it when it's on your chest and it's looking at your steering wheel and you can't even see the guy no more. You know, that's dumb. Deputies are not... Hey, it says they're not required to.
Great.
It says deputies are not required to activate body-worn camera during interactions with crime victims, witnesses, or members of the community who wish to report, discuss criminal reluctance, blah, blah, blah. If body-worn camera is not activated and an encounter with a person starts to become adversarial, the deputy should attempt to activate the camera. Why only adversarial? Like most places, it's period. Any contact with anybody, you know, any member of the public, it needs to be on. Deputies shall not use body-worn camera to record telephone conversations unless consent is first obtained, because that's wiretapping. Florida is a two-party consent state. Deputies shall not record in any place that a person will have reasonable expectation of privacy. Bathroom, locker rooms, medical facilities. Confidential patient information is recorded.
Why don't put it on PBS or something new?
Huh?
Got Fox News pumping up in this bitch too.
Oh.
Yeah. Loud too. I ain't got closed caption on. It's loud.
No, I seen it. I know.
Ain't that wild?
Yeah.
What the hell you doing in a public place? You're spreading your damn political views
Yeah.
in a public damn lobby. What are you doing? You found anything?
I mean,
Guess what I
basically.
found? Guess what I found? Legal records. Custodian. Let's go see them, right? Yeah, that's where we going. Yeah, they ain't got they can play this I ain't got an answer game, but not this one. Does that say what I say it says?
Custodian.
Let's go get us some records, buddy.
Where's that at?
That's why I took a picture so I could get the records. It's right there on West Main.
Second floor, so it's just right here.
It's gotta be
Just on the other side of this building.
Let's go see.
That's what I assume.
Let's go see. I ain't gotta play with them.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything other than their private conversation off camera.
Come out and say, let me take that public record from you. Take your information to get it back to you. That's how they do it.
Deputies are not required to activate the body-worn camera.
When? We ain't seen one when they have to, but we found one when they don't.
Okay, deputies are required to activate their body-worn cameras when arriving to a call or self-initiating law enforcement-related encounters and activities.
There it is. There we go. There we go. There's our violation.
Even when working an off-duty assignment in uniform.
You got that body-worn camera on, you gotta turn it on. Oh, that ain't even hard. That's the easy part. Turn it on. Turn it on. Which one is that? Damn near the last one.
B or H. I don't know.
On the third to last page. Yeah. That should be the first thing in that bit. When you gotta turn it on.
3H is what it is. Yeah, that's the. Leave that open for a second. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yep, what? Mouth bone dry.
You need this paper anymore?
What?
Or can I throw it in here?
Yeah, throw it. Yeah. We already got it. We got the thing. We just fill it out. We fill out our complaint on this funky ass, and then they got an answer. You can't put unsustained, unfounded, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I want. I want the ironclad. You gotta fix sustained. Shit, Colorado put on mine unsustained, and they're gonna put training behind it. Wait a minute. Training for what if ain't nothing wrong? Is this it?
I don't know if it's here or it looks like this maybe across the street.
I don't know. It
This says
Main.
admin.
That's Main.
I assume this is Main Street.
315. Hold on.
So this is 315.
317.
So right here.
Yeah, right there, the big building. You were right. You were right, big Chucky. Takes a real hillbilly to have one of these cups right here. Yes, sir.
I've taken my live streams to a few of those in different states.
Hey, man. Come on. You're walking at people.
How's signal been, people?
How what?
You guys watching in 1080p or what? I was worried about the signal in this small town.
Nah.
That's their cell tower.
We got our 5G right there, baby. You hear about the 5G over in West Chase that they made it look like a tree?
I've seen them. I've seen them all over the country. Over
This
the
one here-
years.
This one here calls a brick brouhaha. I get behind him so we're in line for you. Yeah. Make it easy for everybody. Finland, Texas, New York. 3 o'clock they close. Chuck, what time is it? Oh,
I'm sure not till 4 or 5.
1. Quarter to 1.
Museum. Ooh. Floors 2 to 5. This floor 2.
Look.
They weren't doing that to the whites, were they?
Nah.
He always uses the elevator and I always use the stairs. I need the exercise. So this is the actual custodian of the records for the sheriff's department, so. Hello. We need to do a public records request. I need to get a case number for the shooting of Tim Reed.
It's an open and active investigation right now, but you can send your request.
Yeah, all my requests are going to be, I'd like to receive them as soon as they're available.
Well, it's an open and active investigation.
Did you hear what I said? I said I would like to receive them as soon as they're available.
Okay. I can get down your email address. Would you like to write that?
Can I go ahead and get the case number though?
Just fighting. Just fighting. Just tooth and nail. I mean, funny. Look at this, y'all. I'm at a record department. They ain't even wigging out. What a concept. And this closer to Punta Gorda than Hollywood. Classic. Oh, I gotta show you. We got a smorgasbord. So we go up top and come on down, right?
Yeah, well, might as well.
Right? I said we go up top and come on down. Yeah, slowly.
Let's go take a peek over here. They got another window. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Mm-hmm. Going to Tattletale. They're like, there's people recording us. We got reporters. We need to go hide. We got reporters on scene. Let's go hide. She's over there tattletaling and
She told on.
hiding. They're both hiding behind the computer screen on Zoom.
That's the records department email, and then these numbers on the back.
Thank you very much.
You wanna write down our email?
It's in the front.
No, our emails.
For our records requests. So this is the case number. Will you write it down, please?
Please.
I'm getting your email address.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is going to be Chuck Bronson.
The last name?
Bronson.
It's just hard to hear.
Bronson, Bronson. 55@gmail.com.
55@gmail.
Yep.
User?
Gold. You put an underscore or something in there. Now it's all together.
It's all together.
No problem.
We would like to get the body worn camera.
Okay, that you'll have to make a written request for because we'll use that same.
Do you have a form, or do I just need to write it on a piece of paper?
No, send it to the public request email on there because that will send you an invoice for, and then once the invoice.
We can't. We're allowed by statute 119 in Florida. We're allowed to do the request verbally in person, and you're supposed to write it down, and then you send it to our email, an estimate.
Excuse
Yep.
me?
Yes, we want all these requests to go to both emails.
That's why we gave them to you, bro. How we, what? Oh, let's not even have that conversation.
Okay,
What'd you write down?
Body worn camera.
body worn camera.
Okay, of all officer or all deputies of all ranks on scene.
The CAD.
Slow down, give her a second. We want the CAD number, all CAD notes.
You might well get a big piece of paper, baby, because I want to stamp. I want to stamp receipt copy of that, and that ain't gonna be cute. Police reports. Yep.
And sorry, the body cams and dash cams. What was that other three-letter word? MVRs.
V as in Victor.
MVR.
Yes, ma'am.
From any, I mean, all this from any and everybody on scene. I don't know if I need to repeat that for each request or. Okay. What else?
I think that's about it. I think we ran it down. When we call it worst lawyer ever.
Okay, so body
Pretty
cam
good. I think that is.
is CAD notes different than police report.
Yeah, the CAD notes are dispatch notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actual report
Report is the report. Yeah,
Okay,
we
you got
those
that
two.
on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we
So
got
they're
those
both
two.
on there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Body cams. Oh, internal investigation report when complete. All this, I just want to receive it when it's complete. Obviously, the invoices will be at the same time.
Should be. Your record is ready, he'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Or your record is ready to be processed, pay for it, and then we'll start it. You don't work without pay. No.
Let's see here.
I think we're good. Anybody can read
Don't
the
forget,
comments.
all text and emails pertaining to this case.
She's got it with the case. She got it started away.
First Amendment policy and procedures? Or how about the entire department policy and procedures? And then if there's a separate First Amendment one, then we would like to get that. I think that's it. Anything else?
A stamp receipt copy.
Do you want to review just to make sure?
No, we saw you. I saw you writing good.
Okay.
I saw you writing good
Yep,
every
you're
time.
good.
You were hitting it. You was hitting it. You're excellent.
Can we get a
Excellent
copy
work.
and
Yeah,
stamp receipt?
Yeah, that's it. Stamp receipt
Like
copy.
you can put it on a regular piece of paper and just.
Or
copy
she
it.
can just lay it on the thing like that and make a
Okay.
copy. Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she can do it that way too.
Whatever.
Yeah, she got it. No, don't tell
Don't
her how to
care.
do it, Chuck. Unless you
Didn't
know.
tell her. I asked
Unless you
her.
know.
I
Unless you
said,
know.
can
Are you close to
you?
that face?
I said, can you
close to my face?
put it on a piece of paper?
Are you close to
What
my
you
face?
gonna do about
Are
it?
you recording?
What you gonna do
Are
about it,
you
brother?
recording?
Well, they're ducking down again. We got a duck show. She ducked down again.
Shots fired. This lady still. Why does every records department tell you to go somewhere?
They don't understand the law.
You David? Where's the data? Yeah, Sam. Y'all got stamp that right. All right. Squirrel. Thank you very much. What's your name? Janet. Thank you, Janet. Janet got it, baby.
Okay.
No, I see it, baby. I got it. No, that's it.
Thank
We
you.
got it. We're gonna take everything you gave us. That's why we come. We take that in. I got mine in my pocket. You got it, baby. You give it to me, I'm gonna take it. I promise you.
Actually, I'm gonna fold mine up, stick it in my pocket.
Of course you are, but I don't finish holding.
No, I don't have to carry it and my drink and my phone. She was very helpful.
Very.
Some of the other ones went and hid. I don't know why they're hiding.
So we're gonna go to standards and ask them for a complaint form. Let's go to standards and ask them for a complaint form. It's on the fifth floor. You walking up?
Yeah, let's check out the rest of the building real quick. Since we're already here, I'll see you up there. Thanks everybody. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. I don't know what that is. It's not labeled. Thought he said 5 floors. Might have to take the elevator unless he pops out. This is only floor 3. Might lose you for a second in the elevator. See here. But it'll come right back. These are 5 floors?
Huh?
The stairs only go up to 3.
Yeah? Oh, sexy. Serve, people, support. the
Oh,
community.
professional standards.
Stop.
Cool.
Stop. You gotta stop. Hey y'all, I'm so pissed with Chuck. I be telling Chuck vital information. Even the people saw it. When I showed you the picture, what did you
I
see?
didn't write it down.
That's why we still ain't got the.
You better lose your attitude, chump.
Your attitude, chump. I showed him that picture, y'all. I told him let's go up and go back down.
Howdy. How was lunch? What'd you have?
What's that?
How was lunch? What did you have?
Carrot.
That's it?
You had a whole plate for carrots? Where's the ranch
Is your
dressing?
wife trying to starve you?
Where's the ranch dressing?
That's husband abuse.
You had no ranch with that?
I went from a dad bod to a granddad bod.
Yeah,
All
happens.
that sexy. All that sexy. All that sexy. No matter what happens or how bad it seems today, life does go on. You have a complaint form?
I can get one.
I would like one.
All right.
Please.
Do you want to talk to anybody?
I do.
Okay. I can see if Sergeant Abbott's available.
Awesome.
That's
Thanks so
nice.
much.
That's beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Wow. Ain't got no lights on in the public building. This lobby right here. It looks dark. It's like a dark chunk.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dungeon. Top floor. I think we're in the attic. I think we're in the attic. Like the ceilings are like 7 foot tall.
What? Huh. I was singing the song, I Walk Around. Is it tilted? Is it tilted?
Building's a little slanted. It's old historical building.
No slant, right?
Yep. We got radio jamming, but it's all right. One nation under God. Cam back.
No way. Oh yeah, of course. They always record his milk.
Cam back.
Always seems to be a problem.
I wouldn't sit right there if you're gonna post that.
What?
Or turn it down. Yeah. You know, that's even better.
So the music
This-
actually works?
The music was disturbing my peace.
Does the music work? Does the music work?
What do you mean, does it work?
Like, to stop you from posting?
No, it doesn't stop you from posting, but it stops monetization. It stops, basically your video from being seen.
I got the Hollywood cop did it.
But I can remove it afterwards, but it's just
I got
why.
I got one.
It's easier. If you just talk at the same time and keep talking, it won't flag it. It's fine if it's just background like that. But if you're sitting here quietly for 30 seconds and, I got a video to post where Tampa PD opened the doors to his truck, started cranking Metallica while I'm trying to record this investigation. Oh, yeah. I've been saving it. I've been waiting to post it. I mean, it's a big deal.
Hello.
How's it going?
Wonderful. How can I help you, Jim?
We wanted to talk to somebody about filing a complaint.
I'm the one.
Okay. You coming out here? Are we coming in there? What do you want?
You're welcome to come along.
Okay.
This is a restricted area. There's no filming.
Oh, then come on. Then you have to come out here.
You need a complaint form, or what do you guys need?
I mean, we can do verbal. It's fine.
If you're making a formal complaint, then I need you to fill out.
Okay. Can you fill it out for us? And we'll tell you. Yes, please.
You have to read it, and I have to notarize it.
We have disabilities.
You can't write, sign your name. You can't read.
Not really well.
Well, I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Why did it like this so hard?
Mm-hmm.
Man, like he got to buy one camera. He could have sat here and just listened to us and walked. Right?
Yep.
I mean, I don't want
He said it's got to be notarized too. This isn't Texas,
Say
dude.
Texas. Yeah, no complaint that you notarize in the state of Florida.
We're allowed to be anonymous, so notarize it all you want, but
Notarize it all you
I'm
want.
anonymous.
I'm not signing it. You would need a notary republic, right? And you would need my ID, right?
I hope I didn't lose signal.
Want me to check you
Live chat. Are we good?
You need just one, or both of you guys need one?
Just one's fine. Unless he ends up having a different issue, but
Okay. Go ahead.
are you gonna read it from there? You just put it down there and you said you're gonna read it.
You said you were gonna read it, right?
I don't know what you're doing. You
I
handed it
did
to
it.
him.
I didn't know if you could
You
read it.
handed it.
All right, what can I do for you, Jim?
You said you were gonna read it for us.
Okay, so why we're here is we were next door, and several officers, deputies, multiple ranks were in the lobby. They discriminated against us, and they violated our First Amendment. They said that they would talk to us but we couldn't record in a restricted area. So then they refused to talk to us. That's very unbecoming.
Professional,
Yep,
not courteous.
yep. Which are policy violations.
One of them was not identified. And pointing at his chest. I'm like, I'm just asking you to say your name and badge number.
Yeah, just rude and
I
unprofessional.
don't have to answer you.
They agreed to take other people in, but discriminated against us because we had cameras. And so that's why we'd like to file a complaint before we file a federal lawsuit. Because we have to just do our part, you know, we have to kind of like,
I understand. You guys have names or?
no, we'd like to be anonymous.
Anonymous?
Yep, which we're allowed to be by law. So if you need to notarize, go ahead, but I mean, I don't know how well that's going to work, or,
Yeah, I can't notarize anything, I can't say.
yeah, if it's anonymous.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, people are allowed to file anonymous complaints.
Is that untrue?
Not according to our formal complaint. You can lodge any complaint you would like to, but whether it's gonna be investigated or not is something separate.
So you're saying that if it's a formal complaint, you don't investigate?
If it is a formal complaint, which requires you to fill out this paper,
So if you don't know who's doing the complaint, y'all just throw it away.
if I don't know who, I have to
Who's
be.
doing the complaint?
Yes, I have to know who's doing the complaint, right?
And if you don't
Because
know,
anybody could
you
make
don't
up
investigate.
anything, right?
Yeah. We have video evidence.
but the evidence will-
Yeah, we're willing to provide video
Which
evidence.
y'all need a copy of, right?
Yeah.
So
Need a
if
copy of
can't-
what? What do you mean?
Of your evidence.
Yeah, you would just send us an evidence.
Give us an email or-
Email and we'll send it to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fine.
Not a big deal.
That way I can identify who you're saying is not being cooperative or violating
We
policy.
definitely that, but I don't think that's the issue here. You're talking about identifying us as the issue for you with this complaint. You're saying if you don't know who's giving the complaint.
And you said
you're not
right.
gonna
He said
investigate.
right. That he's openly willing to violate our Fourth Amendment rights? What do you mean, right?
So I'll read you the form. If you guys can't read, I'll read you the form.
Okay.
And then you
Can we
go
answer
wherever
the
you're
questions as you read it, since you have a pen in your pocket?
at. Sure.
Okay, great.
It goes through, it's Lake County Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs Bureau, Florida statutes. Perjury, when not in an official proceeding, Florida State Statute 837.012. Whoever makes a false statement which he does not believe to be true under oath, not in an official proceeding, in regards to material matters, shall be guilty of a misdemeanor of the first degree, punishable by up to 1 year in jail.
This is what they do to scare people
Knowledge of
away.
the material of the statement is not an element in this crime, and the defendant's mistaken belief that his or her statement was not material is not an offense. Then it goes into civil suits brought by law enforcement or correctional officers, Florida State Statute 112-532. Every law enforcement officer or correctional officer shall have the right to bring civil suit against any person, group or person or organization, or the head of such organization or corporation for damages either punitive or otherwise suffered during the performance of official duties, or for abridgment of the other civil rights arising out of officials' performance of official duties. And this gets into where you're identifying yourself. I hereby swear or affirm that the allegation made by me against a member or members of Lake County Sheriff's Office is or true to the best of my knowledge and or belief. Further, by affirming my signature to this document, I understand that if I am wrongly accusing the employee or employees of criminal conduct as identified by Florida statute, the employees may elect to seek redress of the unfounded accusations by referring the matter to the appropriate court for disposition.
So what we've seen in the past is that, you know, that's part of their, you know, policy to do the complaints as an intimidation tactic. And then from there, what they do, you know, they basically, you know, will disagree with the way you see it, and then they can charge you. And that scares people away from filing a complaint. And that's why the whole thing starts filing a false complaint or report.
Oh, that's the crime?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it said if you accuse the officer of a crime.
Yeah. Well, we're really going after
It's just
policy
policies.
violations.
Just policy violations.
I mean, First Amendment violation is a crime. It's,
Yeah,
it's,
it is.
it's a crime to
Deprivation of
violate
rights,
people's
huh?
rights.
Huh?
So would you guys like to fill out a form?
No, we don't want to fill it out, but we would just like to file the complaint verbally, if that's okay, which I think we already did. And then we can follow up.
You can send us the results to that investigation. I thought Okeechobee's was bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll just follow up. And we'll find out if it just got tossed in the trash or they actually investigated, and then we'll just publish it for the world to see. How transparent, how accountable,
We are in the sunshine
how
state.
honest. They are.
Transparency in the sunshine state. What a concept.
All right, anything else I can, guys?
Nope, that's it.
We
How,
don't
how do I
got a-
follow up? What's your name?
complaint number?
Sergeant Gary, ABBOTT.
How do I follow up?
You can send me an email.
Okay.
When you're supposed to take ours and tell us the results of it?
Tell you the results of what I'm saying.
Yeah, can we provide you an email and you can
Can
send
you
us the
tell
results of the
what you
investigation?
Yeah, absolutely. You wanna write it down, or you want me to?
You got
Okay.
And my name, GARY.ABBOTT.
I'll be looking for the email.
Can I, just in case we don't hear anything from you, or we want to follow up, can I give you something so you know who, I can give you a secret passcode and you'll know what I'm referencing?
Sure.
Let's go with anonymous 17329 56
17329
56 43 78 2 1175. That way you don't get confused.
Well, let me give it back to you. Make sure I didn't get confused. All right, so 17, 32, 95, 64, 37, 82, 11, 75.
Perfect.
That sound right?
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
And you
Appreciate
said the
it.
first part of that was anonymous, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, gentlemen. You guys got anything else?
No, I think that's all we need.
No, we do that, so.
All right, guys. Y'all have
What'd
a
you
good
say
day.
your name was again?
Gary.
Yeah, thanks, Gary. What you say your name was, big dog? Barry, tell the wife, get you some ranch dressing with that thing, boy. Oh, you know, name me the main ingredient in blue cheese. Mold. Mold. So think about that the next time you dip in some blue cheese.
Green fungus.
Mold. Mold in carrots is what you're eating. They just named it blue cheese. That's mold. 80% of it is mold. Who you got up there?
All the sheriffs in the state of Florida.
What know that? Fat ass.
Going down? Are you going down?
Are you going up?
No. Well, I guess.
Where'd you
we
come
are on
through?
the
You
fifth
snuck in the
floor.
back door?
You're right, you're right.
How would you go up? That's what I was
You're
gonna ask
exactly
you.
right.
We're on the
How'd
top floor.
you go up?
No,
Yes,
we're
I
not
did.
going down.
Yes, I did.
Are you riding? Are you riding?
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Now where are we? This is
Oh no,
four.
fingerprints. We need 3.
No,
We need
no,
3.
fingerprints are 4.
No. I said
Oh.
this is fingerprints.
Oh,
We
got you.
need 3.
Okay.
I got this, baby. I got this.
We already got
I got your
fingerprints.
chief of staff. You got a whole staff to boss around, not me. I'll make it work. I promise you. Jesus. Woo. You getting up kind of early, ain't you?
I'm not going, I'm going to an event.
What's the event?
A swearing in.
Who's getting sweared? New officers?
Yeah.
What's on this floor?
General counsel and the office of the sheriff. How about that one? I tell you, you got a whole smokers, boy. Waiting for assistance. Please visit customer window. No. Oh, what's this?
What do you do in this office?
What do I do? I'm the receptionist.
Like this office?
Oh, this office?
Yes.
This is the administrative office.
Okay. Is that like the whole administration staff is in here, or just like the sheriff?
The administrative staff is in here.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Do you need anything in here?
No.
Yeah, I don't. You too.
General counsel.
Let's go back over there and check on them.
All right.
Unless there was something else you were wanting to.
You good, brother? You good, Chucky? Man, you got me going downstairs. Not even that. You got a lot of
Yeah, so like what I was saying, to make sure everybody understands it, is if you file a report, a complaint against the cop, and they view it differently, they see it differently, which they will, yeah, they can charge you for a crime at that point. So be very careful, you know, yeah. Whether you got video evidence or not. I'm just gonna peek in here real quick.
Yeah.
They got some galleys. They shouldn't. That's where you do record and take pictures as a museum. I'm going too fast for everybody, but you
That watermelon.
want to jump on that thing.
No,
I want to see you on that saddle.
hold on. Not riding on a horse. Give me a horse. They're not right. Give me a horse. They're not right. Put back on that.
Elevator. That's where I seen the other ones. Go right.
Ladies.
Go right, and you'll probably see the men's.
Yeah, the men shouldn't ride.
Oh, there's ladies. So it's probably at the other end of the building.
On the other side.
It is. That's how most of these old ones are done.
But you don't need no way to
Straight ahead. Where the hell did I see Galley 1? I'm already past it. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me according to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Got some ammunition or something. Looking, ammo looking. Getting some educational content in today. Medal honor. I'm in here. The drum story. I wish I was in Dixie. Yeehaw. This is more like military museum rather than police, even though it's kind of, they have police stuff here. I don't know where he went. He might have went outside. I heard him come out. Didn't see him. I don't think he would have got that far. Some big old Indian heads. No, I'm okay. I was just looking. Doing a damn museum tour. Megalodon. Beware, there's an alligator. Should I pet it? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, I think he thought I left him, so he took off. Let's see if I can exit. I got a crack in this door big enough for a rat. I think he probably thought I left him. Check it out. Gangsta, gangsta. We got real live gangsters.
How are you doing?
Good. Got the undercover gang task force. Drug and gang. You take that thing with you everywhere you go? Huh? They're ready to kill some more people.
And they gonna let you in, but you cannot come up here without your camera. And don't you ever walk your ass back there without it. You make sure that they ain't do them alive.
Listen, but I think that's why I need to order them glasses.
No, because then you surreptitiously recording, and then that's a whole.
You're allowed to do that in Florida.
But listen,
We can record.
In Florida, you're allowed to
Here's
record.
here's your legal guy. That's why I know
So
what
I
I
can,
know.
I can have them cameras with
No,
You're allowed to do it.
have your camera out and make them deny you your First Amendment right. That is a violation. Just like they just did me and him.
But what I'm saying is, I can have the glasses in my phone so I can catch them, deny me.
You can hit
Exactly.
the voice recorder, stick it in your pocket, and listen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I want it in your face. You're a public servant, bitch. I got this right.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit about you uncomfortable. I don't give a damn about your comfortability. You walk around with your gun and badge and taser and half-ass knowing the law like you the baddest thing going. Now, when some accountability comes to your ass, stand there like a man.
Yeah.
Stand there like a man. Don't come out there with that bullshit Vance. Yeah. I asked that motherfucker, what's MVR? I know you would have said something smart.
He talking about, I don't know.
I don't know. How the fuck you give me your policy? You supposed to know it. I ask you what it is, and you say you don't know? Thank you.
No.
Yeah, he said he didn't know.
Dead ass on the camera. I'm gonna send it to you, Polo.
And then, yeah,
This is
so
what we're dealing with.
so,
I don't know. You gonna go get the policy, I read the bitch, and then I ask you what's in this bitch.
So kind of find out, he was the officer, he a African American. He started the jailhouse.
Of course.
Yeah, he
Well,
started
ain't
the
nobody
jailhouse.
got no rights.
Yeah, he started the jailhouse, and then
Treat niggas like shit.
He ended up getting trained. Last year, he became a deputy. He only been on the force on the streets for about a year.
You already
He a
know what
rookie.
this finna be.
Or whatsoever. And
He
then
didn't
another
know.
thing is, not only about him being on there for a year, he had one reprimand for at fault crash. He crashed the vehicle and somebody he was at fault.
Of course.
I mean, they say he did
No
good in
lights on, no
jailhouse,
nothing.
but he did bad on the
In the
street.
jailhouse ain't no damn good. Ain't nobody that got no rights, and the complaints don't even get written. He ain't do good. He just was a dirty ass, and they say, yeah, you can go over there with the rest of the dirty
And I
ass.
promise you this right here. He'd have had a run in with Reed in that jailhouse and don't feel some type of way about Reed or whatsoever. Then he heard the name or whatsoever. That's what his name is.
Yeah.
They want to
That's
hear
why I want to know what his name is,
because
then I can know some of them
guys that was in that jail
Yeah.
will know.
They're like mine.
Some of them guys in that jail will know if we ever get his name.
Yeah, it's like mine. It's like my homeboy that got
That's
that
who we
name.
have.
His name Money. His name Money Rudolph.
Check out West 2 News. At least we'll be on there at least Warren. Well, people, stay tuned. We'll be back. I got some more I'm gonna try to get to here shortly. New location, different victims, different criminals. Stay tuned, I'll be back.